WMC Memphis, WMFS HD2 Bartlett, Memphis. Part of the Memphis Sports Network with 92.9 FM ESPN. ESPN 790 AM.
Watch the sunrise, new day's dawning, and it's calling you and me. Where the mighty Mississippi flows by Memphis, Tennessee. We've got woodlands, fields, and water. Hey, there is no better way. You can find out all about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Make some time, take the family, ask a friend, but don't delay. Listen up and learn about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Listen up and learn about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray.
Good Saturday morning. Welcome to another edition of the award-winning Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790. Brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife Resource Agency, Gaston's White River Resort, and Barton Power Sports. Now, here's your host, Larry Ray.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray, and we were hopeful to hook up with Levi Morgan, but we can't get that signal, and we'll try to hook up with Levi on another show. I mean, I know a lot of you archery folks out there know him from the host of the Name the Game TV show, and he just won his third leg of the IBO National Championship. And, one of our favorite guests, but he couldn't make it, so I got to squeeze in a lot of announcements during this segment, and Ron Wong is hooked in with us on this Saturday morning. And Ron, I know you've got some information we need to pass along during this segment. So good morning, Ron.
Good morning, Larry, and good morning, Frank. How's everybody this morning? It's a beautiful Saturday morning here in Memphis in the Mid-South area.
That's right. Well, what you got for us?
Well, real quick, our friend, and she's been on the show before, Deborah Hinks.
Yes,
has a new contest out, and it's on her Facebook page.
Oh,
And all
okay.
you have to do is go out to her Facebook page, and that's Deborah Hinks Angler. And just go do a like on her page right there and enter the contest. And that's Deborah Hinks, HENGST.
That's what it is.
Anyway, she's going to give away some of the new Strike King Sugar Buzz.
Ooh, Sugar Buzz.
Buzz bait. Oh, yeah, it's got a swinging hook. It's really a great bait. And she's put together some other Strike King products that she's going to give away on her contest.
And all
you have to do is just follow the rules that are on the contest, and it's just sharing a post and posting a weight of your biggest bass caught on a buzz bait. And, hey, it's really cool. Real easy, and a chance to win some 2016 Strike King products.
Oh, you can't beat that. All right, Ron, thank you, buddy. That's Deborah Hinks. That's HENGST-Angler, right?
Right.
That's
her
it.
Facebook page.
All right, buddy. Thank you, and I'll see you next week. All right?
We will. Take care.
All right,
Have
thanks.
a great weekend.
All right,
Bye.
thanks, Ron. Ron Wong. Deborah Hinks, one of our favorite people, a cancer survivor, and been on this show many times. It's got a contest going there. We got lots of contests going. And we mentioned earlier about the QDM Quality Deer Management Association Wolf River Branch 4th Annual Sportsman's Banquet, and that's on September the 18th. And Frank just informed me that there's another big event for the late Officer Sean Bolton.
Right, not hunting related, but it certainly is something that affects everybody here in the Mid-South. Everybody knows that Officer Sean Bolton was killed in the line of duty.
Yeah.
A few weeks ago, and there will be a week from tomorrow on the 23rd.
Okay.
There will be a memorial ride for not only motorcycles but also four-wheel vehicles.
Oh, okay.
We've had it will start at the the substation over here by Halley Stadium, where Officer Bolton was stationed.
Yes,
and we'll start gathering there at 10 o'clock. The ride will leave at 11 sharp, and it will be an escorted ride. That means we will have police escorts.
All right.
It will be an escorted ride from there to the Sam's Club over on Covington Pike.
Wow.
Where they'll have there'll be food provided by Sam's Club, and music, and there'll be an opportunity for people to that weren't able to go to the funeral, that wanted an opportunity to express their grief and also their support for Sean's family and also the entire law enforcement community. So it'll give them an opportunity of doing that. You can go to the Facebook page that is set up, and if I can pull it up here, it's Officer Sean Bolton Memorial Ride.
Okay.
And you can find out more information on there about that. And we would love to have, of course, everybody in the bike community in the tri-state area,
no matter what kind of bike you have,
to come out and ride.
Yes.
That is correct.
Yeah.
But if you don't have a motorcycle, but you still want to participate in the event, we have a place for you there as well.
Okay, and that is a week from tomorrow. That would be August the 23rd, and they meet out at the Mount Moriah precinct out there right by Halley Stadium and Halley Field out there at 10 o'clock, and the ride will start at 11, right?
Right. It won't last long. It'll be, I think we'll probably make the trip will be less than somewhere between 20 and 30 minutes.
Okay.
Should be quick.
To the Sam's Club out on Covington Pike.
Seeing it's an escorted ride, it should go pretty quick.
That is wonderful, and that is on August the 30th. And I know that Frank and myself were at the Mid-South Hunting and Fishing Extravaganza. The Slingshot, as usual, was a big hit. Always is a big hit, and all the other little toys that Frank had out there. And I know I always have a great time. The big buck contest was a wonderful. Man, there was some big bucks, and I wish Robert hadn't showed me that buck or that picture he just showed me a while ago that had my name around it and everything like that. But got a chance to meet a lot of good folks out there, some new vendors. There was a different arrangement. Jody Schultz and his wife, Deborah, put on the big buck contest and announced during that they announced on Sunday morning during the worship service for vendors that they are moving to Nebraska. And it caught us all off guard because Jody Schultz and Deborah have whitetail and African classic taxidermy in Como, Mississippi, and have been a marvelous addition to the Mid-South, all sorts of shows and everything. But they're going to Nebraska to live, to be with their son and grandkids, and I don't blame them. So in 1 month time, they're going to be moving to, did I say Alaska? No, I said Nebraska, didn't I? Nebraska and Alaska sounds the same. So
you said Nebraska.
Good. I was getting worried that I said Alaska. No, I had Alaska on my mind. They're not going to Alaska. They're going to Nebraska. And so anybody wants to buy a house, he's going to load up all of that taxidermy equipment. That's going to be something to see going down the road. I hope he has a deer mount sticking out of the top of it on the interstate heading out there. But anyway, they're going to be moving. We're going to miss them and everything. Go to lroutdoors.com. I got all the information posted on who won the big buck contest, who won the duck calling contest. A really great story. Seth Fields out of Huntington, Tennessee, won. He won about everything out there. This young man had driven. He and his dad had been in Peoria, Illinois, on Saturday before he competed on Sunday in the duck calling competition. They drove all night, got home to Huntington at 2 a.m. in the morning on Sunday, got a little sleep, then came down, and he won just about everything in the duck calling contest. But anyway, showed me that big deer. You have some big deer down there, don't you?
Yes, sir, we do.
Okay. You got any rules down there on your place?
What do you mean by rules?
I mean, you can't kill little bucks, or do you allow it to, what's
If it's on 4 legs and it's brown, it's going to die.
he wants it because, you know, they do a lot of damage, don't they?
Yes, sir.
I mean,
Yes.
you told me about how much money you had lost
Yes, sir.
on deer.
It's normally about a 70-foot band around every field that's just mowed down.
Just mowed down.
Won't even run the combine through it.
Won't run the combine through it.
Yes, sir.
They have that problem over there in Arkansas.
Just about every farmer in the Mid-South has a similar problem.
Well, you know, that's what I don't understand far as limits. I know we have depredation permits.
Oh, yeah, we're running those right now.
Yeah, where you can get at them and the food goes to the Hunters for the Hungry or the poor or whatever it might be.
In Mississippi, we're not allowed to touch them.
Really?
Yes, sir. They have to lay.
So the
So
critters
it's-
get them then.
Yes, sir.
The
Yes.
critters get them.
It's unfortunate, but
That is, because we have a program up here
Yes.
that we can do those, and I've been on one of those, and it was it just felt funny to be shooting deer at night,
yes,
you know. But the farmer, from the farmer's standpoint, I can understand this because I mean they're all over. When I go to church, I'm dodging them going to church out in Northeast Bartlett, you
Yes.
know, out in there because you know what Shelby Farms. Now, I'm going to get on a tangent here, and I only got 2 minutes. There are more deer per acre in Shelby Farms, I'm told, than any other place in the state. There's a moment of silence on that, but there are. There are so many deer in Shelby Farms in the Wolf River bottoms than any other place in the state. But there's no way to control them, you know. And Shelby Farms is getting ready. They're blooming out there. They're building all the construction and everything. Most people drive by and see the buffalo and go, woo, buffalo. But there are more deer, and they're going to cause accidents and things along that line. And we got to do something about it, but I don't know what to do. All right, let's take a break, come back. We're going to talk about a big event that's getting ready to come to Hot Springs, Arkansas. It's the Forest Wood Cup, and we got a local guy going to be over there in the co-angler division. So we're going to try to hook up with Steve Lemmer, I got to get Steve's last name. I don't know, but all I know is he fishes. We'll come back and talk to Steve on Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790.
You can find